Howdy guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to do a review of, not the Leatherman, but the Mora Bushcrafter. So this is my fourth video I've recorded today. I'm going to have to take a big old fat nap after this, apparently, because I'm getting tired. No, I'm not really tired, I'm just kidding. I got up early this morning, like everybody, like a normal person does, a normal, non-degenerate person does. But anyway, this is going to be my review of, technically review, kind of, what I'm going to be switching to for hunting, basically. Let's get into it. So this is a Mora Bushcrafter. Y'all seen me maybe talk about the Mora Companion in my videos before. I may have mentioned it once or twice, I'm not really sure. But this is the bigger, more, well, a little bit more expensive, Mora Bushcrafter. It's obviously you gotta have a flint and steel in your knife if you're gonna call it a bushcraft knife, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a bushcraft guy or a survivalist, I guess you'd say. I'm just more of a hunter and stuff. I fish, you know, and hunt and metal detect. I enjoy the outdoors, but I don't want to sleep with the spiders and the ticks and the earwigs and stuff like that. Yes, I'm gonna be using this for my new hunting knife. I left my other hunting knives at home. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and if I look wet, it's because I am, because it's raining. You know, it's a rainy day. What a good day to make some videos about some knives, you know what I mean? So, to go back to what I was wanting to do before, some context and stuff, you know, this was my first hunting knife. This is one my papa gave me. Very sentimental. I retired it several years ago because I basically used it as a learning tool for sharpening. I just got a notification on my phone. Okay. But anyway, this is basically how I learned to sharpen knives and stuff. I used my own hunting knife for that, you know, and I wore it out, unfortunately. But it's still got a good, you know, pretty good edge on it. I could use it if I wanted to, but I don't want to be out in the woods and the edge fell on me, you know, because it's all worn out from me sharpening it so much, you know. But very sentimental. Field dress my first year with this, and, you know, it's a very good knife. But, you know, I had to retire it, of course. There's even still dirt on this thing from where I used it. Thinking back now, I remember how hard it was to, you know, keep this one as a sentimental piece hung up, you know, as a trophy on the wall, you know. I remember now how hard it was to give that up. Well, not give it up, but, you know, put it away. But that was my first ever hunting knife. What I consider a hunting knife is a knife you take with you in the woods for hunting. If you need to clean a deer, clean a squirrel, clean a turkey, any kind of game animal, I call that a hunting knife. You know. So that's that. So after that knife, after I wore it out, you know, and I wanted to keep it before I wore it out so bad that you couldn't recognize it. It's basically the reason why I done it, is, you know, I went and bought this one. And I had this one, I've used this one for a very long time too. But the thing about it is, it's too nice. It's too pretty. I don't know if y'all will be able to see just how beautiful of a knife this is. This is a buck. Oh yeah, this is a old timer or a charade. They're both old timer and charade are like the same ones. This is a charade super sharp. I don't really know the name of it other than that. It just says old timer and charade on it. So, but this is a buck knife, buck branded knife, and buck knives are very good. They're a brand I highly recommend. But you know, this knife right here, made in the USA, it's just too pretty to be a hunting knife. And I've used it, you know, I don't want to carry it on my side because I'm afraid of either losing it or damaging the case, damaging the knife. It's just too pretty to have out in the woods with you. You know what I mean? I mean, if I did use it and got the job done, you know, which I have, you know, I just don't want to mess it up. It's just too pretty. Plus, it's very expensive. And if I lost it and needed to replace it, you know, that's $100 down the hole. Yeah, I did pay $100 for that. So it's just too pretty. This is more of a display piece, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Don't mind me. I'm just looking at them, you know, remembering and stuff. You know, when you take a knife with you in the woods to do deer or, you know, whatever up with, you get kindly attached to it, I guess you'd say. I don't usually get attached to tools and stuff, but a knife is just something you gotta have, and you gotta have the right choice for. Which is exactly why I went and got the Mora Bushcrafter. Now, why did I get a Mora Bushcrafter? I could have bought, you know, another super duper expensive knife, but like I said, that's too nice. I need a knife that, you know, can get the job done and not worry about damaging. You know, this is only $35, and it's a pretty darn good knife for that price. You can see it's got a pretty big handle and blade on it, you know. Fits in the hand nicely, and I have pretty good sized hands. But this is a knife that I can not just use for cleaning a deer, but for butchering, paring, I guess you call it. I'm not a chef, but you know. And that's also where it's a bushcraft knife. I can use it out in the woods for cutting wood, whittling. What's that they call it where you put your knife on a piece of wood and split it? Batoning. I've actually already batoned with it. That's why it's kind of got some marks on it and stuff, where I've sharpened it back up. And it came razor sharp, but it didn't come my kind of sharp, I guess you'd say. My kind of sharp is, you know, you can shave your arm with it and not have any effort with it, you know, obviously. But I'm mainly making this video as a recommendation. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I've got like 52 subscribers. I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. What, do you think they're crazy? Why would they sponsor somebody like me, you know? But yeah, I think this is a recommendation for a knife. If you need a hunting knife, a bushcraft knife, or whatever, I think this is a very good recommendation. It's pretty cheap for what it is, for what it does. Mora is a very good company for knives. If y'all seen me talk about the Companion before, it's not got all the bells and whistles of the cases this one does, but it's, you know, also it's smaller than this knife is too. But the case, you've already got a sharpener on it right here, and you've got this little flint and steel. Well, it's a flint, not a steel, or a ferrocerium, ferro rod, I guess you call it. And I've used it. I've started a couple of fires with it, you know. It gets the job done. You know, if you want to hunt, maybe do a little bushcrafting on the side, grab this thing. And it's cheap. Like I said, if you break it or lose it, which I don't know how you'd lose that thing, or I'd probably figure out a way to lose it, knowing me. But if you break it or lose it, what are you out? $35? I know it sucks to lose $35, but $100 for this thing would have been really bad for me to lose, you know? So that's kind of why I wanted to make this video, was to show that I'm using this for a hunting knife now. I don't know why I needed to make this video, but I thought like I did. I probably didn't. I probably shouldn't have. Probably just should have made a video about me hunting or something, which I am thinking about doing. So if you are interested in that, let me know. I'll do it. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below. Leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.